S.H.E Publishing LLC is a publishing and retail company founded during the COVID-19 pandemic. Through collaboration with our authors, we found that sharing your story may not only be a personal goal, but it serves as preserving your history. It creates a legacy. From the first contact, we welcome our authors by sending them a box of goodies that include our branded apparel, and we deliver white glove service until the completion of their project. We call this the S.H.E experience. We also serve as a support system after the book is published by continuing to market our authors by way of our books and business newsletters and social media platforms with the hopes of creating a network. We wow our authors and their readers with our custom publishing packaging, which is a bonus. We believe first impressions matter. We also host what will become the largest attended and talked about event of every year, our annual marketing and networking conference, where we honor our authors with awards and we provide entertainment, fun, and education. We invest in the authors who want to become publishers, providing them free how to become a publisher training, sharing every step we've taken to build our company. And finally, as an investment in our future leaders, we've launched the Little S.H.E Project, which will promote reading, authorship for our children, and funding for schools around the world. Let S.H.E Publishing LLC be your extended family. Be a part of our community of authors, sister companies, partners, or simply a friend. Everybody has a story to tell. Share your story with the world.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the S.H.E Pub Network, where we talk books, authors, and publishers. My name is Shanika Finesse. I am the CEO and founder of S.H.E Publishing LLC. And yes, we have a treat for you tonight. So yes, it's 7:30. We wanted to do a pop-up because we have a few special ladies that will be coming on and telling you more about their stories, embracing their stories, and okay. And so, you know what? We're going to get right into it, okay? Because I got my girl on here, and I definitely cannot make her wait. So without further ado, I'm about to introduce the most dopest MC, okay? Triple threat nominee for the 2022 S.H.E Publishing conference that we'll be talking about. I mean, it's just so much that I can say about this amazing woman, okay? And I'm finna just pop her on right now. Shartia Love Jones, let's give her a hand.
Thank you. You're so sweet to me.
You are looking quite beautiful.
Thank you, love. So are you. As always.
Man, look, it is an honor to have you on the S.H.E Pub Network. Again, this may be your second time on the show, but this time we wanted to make it just special to you. We wanted to give you your own 10, 15 minutes so we can just ask you a few questions, get some questions from the audience as well. That's what we want to do. Lucretia is on here. And I think, so y'all, so the first thing I want y'all to do is put your name, where you're from, and who invited you in the chat, okay? Now we finna get started. You ready, Shar?
I am. I'm ready. Hey, y'all, if you're on my live, make sure you jump on StreamYard. Follow the instructions on my page. Okay.
So Shar, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, because there's so much you got going on, okay? You like a dean, all this other stuff. I'm gonna let you go ahead and let everybody know a little bit about you.
Yes, sure. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see. So I am a Love Jones experience in itself. I have many facets to who I am. I am a proud mother, First, I am so grateful to God for all the many things that He has blessed me with. I am a published author with S.H.E Publishing, of course, the most wonderful publishing company in the universe. I am a
Woo, woo,
dean.
woo.
Yes, I am a dean. So I'm in educational leadership. I have a background in communication. I am also a real estate agent, and I really started speaking from my past, which is being a MC, which I cannot shake. No matter what I try to do, I am a professional MC. But it all started with my dancing. I'm a certified dance instructor. So with that being said, I've always desired to inspire others because I knew what it was like to need inspiration and not have it. Sometimes the way that you needed it when you're talking about heart matters and loving your true self and really falling in love with yourself after needing such love. And so once I began to fall into those particular facets of my life, I realized that there were other people that needed to hear things that I had to say. So with that being said, I am a motivational speaker and inspirer. And I just really love what I do. I love being able to share and to give and to use my heart as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can definitely attest to that. I love your posts. They are so inspirational.
Thank you.
If you are not following Shartia, you need to, because when you need that boost of inspiration or motivation or something, you can go to her page and just take a nugget from there. I mean, look, if you got some issues with your dude, you can take some nuggets from there too.
I got
I
those
mean,
nuggets.
right? It's all inclusive, right?
Yes.
All right. So before we get into why you decided to share your story and the many things that you do, what does success mean to you? And what are you doing to get there if you are not already there? And I'll repeat that question, y'all.
Yes.
Lucretia, Pamela Coleman, Kiala, if I said that wrong, she said Jones.
Hey,
I'm
babe.
trying to answer that question too, because I will be giving out something tonight
Okay.
for participation. So I'm going to repeat that question again, you
Sure.
guys. The question is, what does success mean to you? And what are you doing to get there if, you are not there?
I love it. First, I just want to say thank you so much. Hey, my grandma is on my live. Hi, I love you. I love to see you. Listen, I need y'all to go to the information in the StreamYard. I'm just here to remind you, if you look at my page, I give the information to like my publisher and jump in StreamYard so she can see that you're there, because I love it. I see people, but I need her to see y'all. Okay. I love you too, mister. What does success mean to me? I'm glad you asked that question, because a lot of times we dictate what success is based on what other people define as success and how other people are successful. However, I think that what I learned, especially in this pandemic, is that it's okay to move at your pace, yet still push yourself. And sometimes we don't give ourselves credit for those baby steps, because taking care of ourselves emotionally, mentally, physically, and just overall, sometimes is more than a notion, right? So we get down on ourselves if we're not living up to what other people are showing or exuding as their success. So my success is, am I touching lives? And what I ask God to allow me to do is, if I help one person per day with the gifts that I have, whether that be a motivational word, or as a dean, or as a fitness instructor, helping someone with their health, or if someone has a real estate question, or if someone is looking for a publisher and I let them know that they have an author inside of them, which I did today. at my school. I was speaking with a mom, and she was so powerful in our meeting that I let her know, and I invited her, and I said, you really have a lot inside of you. You have a story to tell. So to me, success is being a blessing to others and being willing to share those gifts and those resources that you have, and not withholding because there's competition, so to speak, because the only competition we have is truly internally. So to me, success is each one teach one, helping each other one at a time, no matter how big or how small that may be, because we don't know what's going on with people in their lives and what they need. Someone might just need you to smile at them. To me, that's successful, because as much as we go through in a day, a lot of times we have stuff on our own lives and on our own minds and on our own hearts. But if we can push through that and trust God and say, you know what, use me today somehow, to me, that is a successful day. As far as what am I doing to get there, if I'm thinking of, you know, the masses and the amount of books or the amount of speaking engagements, I believe that success is the experiences that you have, is making sure that you're making the most out of each and every experience. We just got back from Texas because we were with our awesome publishing company, and, you know, just meeting other authors and publishers and entrepreneurs and just people from all facets of life. That success to me is, what did you do today to enhance yourself and your business? What did you do today to pour into yourself and to pour into others? So I don't necessarily measure my success how most people might measure their success. I measure my success by, did I give my very best today? And if I didn't, it is my job to self-correct. It is my job to do better for the next day or for next time. Because if you keep pressing in that facet and in that vein and remain grateful and in a place of gratitude, then when it is time, your doors will be open. Those opportunities will happen for you because you've moved so selfless but fearless at the same time. So that's what success is to me, because I know for a fact it's coming, and constantly believing in myself is the success, because it's a daily battle to continue to push and to go and to grow with everything that's going on. So that's what success means to me. And I am not there because I am a true believer in growing each and every day. And once I hit this level of success, I want to climb that next ladder and get to those next levels.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, if I could press the rewind button on that. Okay, I'm going to be watching this show a number of times just to let you know. That was dope. You hit, okay, so Lucretia said, yes, success is looking back and saying, yes, I did that.
Yeah.
Even if it's parenting or cooking a good meal. And I'm so glad you said that, because so many people think that success is selling 10 million books. Or look, if you sold one book, that's success. If you had a grand experience, that's success. You know, if you parenting alone, you know what I'm saying? Like being a wife or a mother or whatever your situation may be, success is more than just money. You know, is all I was really trying to get at. And I mean, you've touched on a lot. You've touched on like what your one word would be. Cause like every year I choose a word for myself. And I got this from my strengths coach. Her name is Beverly Griffith Bryant. I believe she does the same thing. And on a prior show, I asked the viewers, hey, like, what would your one word be that would make you keep pressing through this COVID-19, everything that's happening in the UK, all of that. And my word was given to me, which was blessed.
Yes.
And it's like, right, to know you, to have met all of the people that I've met having this publishing company, it's been truly a blessing during this time in the midst of this storm.
Yes. You were a true blessing to me as well. So I just have to say that for everyone that's watching, you all are on my page. I need you all to go to the underneath this live. I'm only live to remind you how to really talk to me. This is how I'm going to get credit for you all being on this page. You have to go to the link underneath, like my publishing company's page, and then join in on that link, and then you'll be able to see it from S.H.E Publishing LLC. So please, I love y'all so much, but can you go to the other page? I have 7 people on my page. I love y'all, but I need y'all to go to my publishing company page so y'all can join in. Okay. So you have been an ultimate blessing in so many ways. I found myself being quite stagnant during the COVID experience, when we were just all going through, just trying to figure out what was going on in our lives and with the world, and people just getting sick left and right, and what to believe and what not to believe. It was a lot. It was very heavy. Forced to be online for every single thing. I taught online for 1.5 years. It was serious. And I found myself being kind of stagnant in my gift. I could have probably done so much more. Being that I teach fitness and inspire, I literally was kind of stuck, just trying to make sure that I was praying for my family, or we were safe, or just trying to really figure it all out. And meeting you really helped to bring me out of that shell, because you helped with inspiring me and holding me accountable for my dreams to write more and to, do more ultimately. And you trusted me right away. We met and you instantly put me right on stage and right on, in front of everyone. And I was like, this is so wonderful. And you really are a blessing. And so is your company. And I enjoyed myself immensely in Houston.
Didn't we?
Oh my gosh.
Did we have a blast, or did we have a blast?
And I just love our energy. I love that we just come together. There is not an energy of who's better than who. If you know something, I know something. If I know something, you know something. And so do my other sisters in S.H.E Publishing, my fellow authors and brothers. We just come together because in this world, there's just so much. I have this and I'm secret about it. And I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to help you. And it's just tough because it's enough out here for all of us. It's enough for all of us to get it.
Let me tell you, right?
Yes.
I mean, and like every time we talk, it be dope. It's always some type of inspiration involved. It's always something, like even now, what you said today, I'm just like, whoa, inspired on a whole nother level. Because I'm asking you questions that you don't even know I'm throwing at you. I'm just asking some random questions. I mean, we have the type of relationship where literally, she came to the crib, okay? Look, I ain't even see her book, and I'm the publisher, which is one of her books, Prayers for Your Child from Head to Toe. And because I wanted to see it so bad, she came, drove, from her home to come and see her little old publisher, okay?
Love you.
And so I appreciate that. But look, y'all, this is what S.H.E was doing in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is what Pamela was doing in Houston.
Yes.
This is what the publisher was doing in Houston.
This is what the publisher was doing. Right. Baby, thank you. But I haven't even posted that selfie. I am so far behind on my postings. It is.
Okay. Well, look, just to let y'all know, it looks like S.H.E has frozen, but that's totally fine. Okay. Because I need to let y'all know, while she is getting back connected and everything, and here she is, I need to let everybody know that S.H.E is going to be the host to our 2022 S.H.E Conference and Networking Convention. Just to tell you a little bit about that, it will be November 18th and 19th at Orland Park, Illinois. It's a black tie masquerade event. The doors will open at 5:30. We will get started at about 6 o'clock. And we're going to have a really good time. And also, just one other thing before I pull S.H.E back into the mix, ask her a few more questions. She will be the host at our second annual S.H.E Conference and Networking Convention. So you can go to the website, www.shepublishingllc.com. You can purchase your ticket, or you can come and purchase your ticket at the door. We're gonna have a really good time. I also want to say hi to Mr. Hall, who says that success is measured by me giving my best efforts. Well said, Shartia. Um, a Facebook user is coming all the way in from Arizona. I mean, we have people from Texas up in the building. And Pamela said we was doing it. Yeah. So Pamela, we still trying to get you on here. I sent you another email. Text it to yourself. See if you can get in through your cell phone, because you do have guests who are on the line, and we want to make sure to get you some questions in. All right. So I'm gonna bring Shar back
Hi.
in.
So I have like a couple Wi-Fi's, and they keep trying to battle with each other. So I have to forget the other one next time. But I was in the middle of saying thank you so much for allowing me to host this event that's coming up. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be nominated for the Triple Threat Award, because a lot of people don't even know I have another book that's getting ready to come out right after this one that just came out before the end of the year, and edition 2 of Daddy's Girl. So I'm super excited. And I just appreciate you. You know, you believe in me and go harder for me than some of my closest friends, some of my family. You know, it just happens like that, you know, and it's no slight to anybody. It's just what it is. I'm a realist, and you know, it's no slight, but that's just how it is. You know, you've shared things that people that are close to me don't share. You believed in me and offered me this and opened this door and introduced me to this person. And I really appreciate that. And I'm not saying every family member and every friend, because of course I have those that share and that believe, but then I have those that don't, you know. And again, to each his own. It's no slight. I'm not here to bash. I'm just here to edify you and to tell you how much I appreciate you for believing in me and for doing those things that you have done for me. So thank you. That means a lot, because a lot of time those we meet bless our lives in ways that we couldn't even imagine. So I always say when that song comes out and it's like, no new friends, I don't believe in that, because a lot of new friends have blessed me more than, you know, I could ever think. So yeah, I have my old friends and things of that nature, and I appreciate those who are really friends, but you have really shown yourself, and you are truly a blessing, and I thank God for you. And I do. Yeah.
Ditto. And I want to tell you, it's reciprocated, truly. And even Pamela, so Pamela Colman even said, I was so blessed to meet Miss Jones. You are an amazing queen. Okay. So we, you know, we doing these book tours. And so we went to Texas, and it's about bringing us together, right? And we was like a family, and that is what this company is built around. Family values, sharing with each other. Like me and Shar finna be doing some other stuff together, because it's more than just this. Her stories. Okay, so we got to get into the stories real quick.
Okay.
You have 3 books. Okay. 3. Like what? How did that happen? Like when did that happen?
I know, right?
And so can you tell the viewers, okay, what's the name of your books?
Okay, so the one that we just dropped, so I'll talk about that one very quickly, is Prayers for Your Child from Head to Toe. And that is a prayer book for your child, whether your child is a newborn in your belly or full grown, right? Just a prayer book, a prayer journal. It's interactive, and there's lots to that, right? There's also Daddy's Girl, the 2nd edition. So Daddy's Girl came out in 2017. However, I'm redoing it, and it's going to be going to have a spice to it, and it's going to have some sweetness and a special touch because S.H.E Publishing is publishing my 2nd edition. Okay. And last but certainly not least, and with that one, there are a few updates. There are minor changes, not too much, but enough that you want to get it. I definitely changed some of those dedications. Okay. Because it's different. I have some different dedications, some different people in my life. Let go of some people. So those dedications are a little bit different. but the cover is different. It depicts the story a little bit better. And so I'm happy about that. I love the cover. My dad saw the cover. He loves the cover. And last but certainly not least is one that I really haven't even announced. So this is kind of a first. It is called, I'm so excited. It's called Understanding the Game, right? But it's an acronym, and the acronym stands for Getting Above the Miseducation. I found myself struggling during the pandemic and having my son just, all he wanted to do was play the game. All he wanted to do was play.
Yeah. No, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going for y'all. So okay.
Okay.
All right, let's
So,
see. Look, this is technology at its best.
yes.
Technology at its best. Okay.
My work Wi-Fi is fighting with my home Wi-Fi right now. And they keep bouncing back and forth. So, long story short, I'm gonna wrap it up. It is, it's a guide to understanding how to connect with your child, so you understand how to meet them where they are, and you will comprehend and internalize the game. And there are so many great things about them being on the game. It was kind of their release. It was their go-to. They couldn't go outside. And so instead of me getting upset, I retracted and I thought about my degree. I have a degree in education as well. And I said, you know what? I need to get on his level and I need to get involved in what he cares about. And once I did that, I learned so much. We had so many engaging conversations. I found a favorite game. We play together now. And our relationship went from I couldn't understand why and all the way to I completely understand why and what are we playing together. And so I can't wait for this book to drop, because there are so many parents that are going through like, oh, the game, it gets on my nerves. But I talk about a lot of the benefits. I create theories. There's a lot inside that's going to help you measure your relationship. And it is really going to be awesome. So Understanding the Game is part of the Butterfly series. So I'm grateful and I'm excited about that one, like super excited.
Well, so I'm excited about that book too. And
Yeah.
I get the sneak peek. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty dope book. Like I'm not going to do a spoiler like I did for one of the other interviews. I totally didn't mean to do that. But I literally tried it, the things that you said to do in the book,
Mm-hmm.
with my daughters. And I mean, I'm like, dang, like I ain't good at all. But again, I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay.
So there's someone, so Curtis Washington said, where's Diva? Okay. So is Diva Pamela Coleman or is Diva Shartia?
I don't think
And
it's Diva. That must be
okay,
Pam.
well that must be
It's Pam,
Pamela.
honey. Come
Or
on, Diva.
is it Stacie? So Stacie, you guys, Stacie was unable to make it.
Okay.
Um, so it's Pamela. Okay, so that's who it
Yeah.
is. It's Pamela. So
Come
Pamela,
on, Diva.
need her to come on, okay? Because we needed to talk about some things that happened in Texas that I needed to question y'all about. Okay.
Oh gosh. What's up, y'all? I need y'all to go to the message before this one on my Facebook page so you can join in and comment, because we're interacting on StreamYard and the instructions are in the post before. Please go. Please, please, please. Love
Yeah,
y'all.
please come and support Shartia Love Jones. All right, so it looks like, so this is the Butterfly series, and it looks like this series is all about, it's like a common denominator, and it's family. Your son, your dad, your baby.
Yeah.
So are there any other books in the works that may be different? I don't know. And maybe not, but I'm just wondering.
I actually have already started another one. And this one is still about family, but it's more about self, like 100%. like inner self, self-love. This is the one that's gonna come out that drops on me like last week. So I'm grateful for that idea because I already have the title in my head, I believe. I can't wait to talk to you about it. I do have some other projects that you know about that we can't speak about yet.
Yes. Okay.
That I'm excited about. It's gonna be really dope. That's all I can say. I have you say no way, right? I have it in my heart to actually do a children's book though. I mean, ultimately my degrees are in communication and then my master's is in early childhood, and I taught for a certain amount of years. And then I helped adults matriculate through an early childhood program. So I really have a heart for the youth. So ultimately I see that in my future, definitely. However, it's probably going to be after this self book, because I'm still learning and growing and I'm breaking through things internally. And so I feel like as I learn and continue to grow and fall in love with myself and break this hurt off and get through this hurdle and push and press through life, like it's something that I can speak on to continue to help others, because I talk about it in Daddy's Girl, but Daddy's Girl was what, 5-6 years ago. So I'm definitely in a new space in my womanhood as I mature. And, you know, I'm excited about that. Experiences with like you and other women and queens and kings and just the different things going on in the world. So I'm going to be busy, still busy writing and typing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't even know how you get a chance to write because you do so much. Like you have been doing shows, emceeing things. Again, you're a dean. By the way, Bird said, "Hey," just to let you know that.
Hey, baby.
But so how long does it take you to write the books with everything that you got going on?
Yeah. Because I'm old school, like I usually write them out because I like to feel figuring them out, write them down. Typing, sometimes I just need to disconnect from the computer. It can take me anywhere from a year to 2 years to write. That's what it's taken in the past. This next project that I'm working on, I want that to be like a 2-3 month project though. I think I can get that one out soon because it's like literally like everything that I'm going through and recently, more recent experiences. Prayers for Your Child actually was written before Daddy's Girl, but because of the different things that I wanted to include, thank you, because of the scriptures, and I wanted to really think about what do I want in this book? How do I want to really help parents and guardians who have children that they want to pray for? What do I want included? Because I really wanted to think about that. That one took me a little bit longer than I thought it would in getting it out, but I'm so happy with what you and your team did. It's so beautiful. And I think my favorite piece is the reflection piece, because oftentimes we forget to say thank you to God. And we forget that when the prayers are answered and our prayers are answered, we forget to go back and say, wow, thank you. So the fact that the reflection section is in there, so you can go back whenever you need to say, you know what? You did it for me one time, you're going to do it for me again. So they've taken me a lot longer than they should have, honestly. But I believe in divine timing, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, it took the time that it was supposed to take. Charmaine, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but Charmaine said that keep shining your light, boo.
That's my girl. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Miss McCants.
Yeah, Miss McCants. Yeah. So you've already, so we were talking about success earlier, y'all. I asked the question like, what does success mean? And I'm just telling you, you are definitely getting a lot of pings on that, because I use your books for my own personal self. And so I got my book. I have my autograph copy. So you guys, if y'all come out on November 18th, Okay, you don't see Shar hosting, but you also can get your copy, your autographed copy. You may already have a copy, but now you need to come and get it autographed,
Yes.
okay? And you got
Yes.
to check it out. But
Yep.
yeah, okay. So let me see. I only have maybe two more questions for you. So this next
Sure.
one is, um, what's been the most challenging part about writing and
Mhm.
sharing your story? And then the next question is going to be from someone in the audience. So I
Okay.
need a question from someone in the audience because they are going to win a gift from She Publishing LLC. So
Yay!
get your question tight while
Go
she's
ahead and get your
answering this
question.
one.
Go ask your question link. Thanks, Ship, for posting where to go to log on. What's up, Whitley? Okay,
Look,
so
Kendra also
let's
said,
see.
congratulations, you deserve it.
Sandra, that's my sweetie. Hi, Pumpkin. Thank you. Okay, so the most challenging. There's actually two. One is, like you said, finding the time to to dedicate to writing. Time management. Figuring out when to write and after I'm exhausted from a long day of work. I work about an hour and 15 minutes from where I live, and I'm a dean and I'm the only one. So it is a lot, and I love what I do because I get to inspire every day and help. However, I am extremely exhausted and I still need to come home and be mommy, right? So, finding the time and really carving out that time and dedicating time and being very intentional about my goals and not forgetting about them because I have my in between employment. And I don't feel like it's a drag because I feel like I'm helping and I'm serving our communities and our our high needs communities. And so I feel like it's a blessing, but a lot of times I'm drained. So really trying to find the time to push out the words. And I think that a lot of times my next thing that's been the hardest is really me. It's really the Tyrese thing. Like if I could just get out of my own way and stop just overthinking everything and what is this person gonna think? How are they gonna feel? What are they gonna feel? I have things to say, and I just had to learn to trust myself. So pushing past naysayers and pushing past the I'm looking at other people and seeing what they're doing and comparing myself to their successes. That's why I can speak on success now, because I'm very transparent. Yes, I absolutely have done that before. Yes, I absolutely have had low self-esteem and insecurities and all those things. And so pushing past that and celebrating myself and just being confident in what I have to share in my own way, because nobody is me. And I learned that, a long time ago. And my great friend and sister friend, Bertina Power, says that all the time, right? So nobody is me, and that's my power. Like, that's just it,
Mhm.
you know? And once I began to internalize that, I've been able to really push through and smile even when I know people are doing other things behind my back or really don't have my best interests at heart. Just really standing on that and really believing in myself and what God has told me and not faltering on that. And so those were probably my barriers, me, my own mind, my own thoughts, thinking things that weren't getting me to the next level, fear of whatever it is, rejection, fear of not being accepted, fear of, just worrying about what people would think or say, and is it getting to the masses? And then once I learned, like, nah, somebody's going to get it, someone needs it. And then that's when I started to fall back on the, what, if I help just one, if I help just one person. So it was really me.
Yeah.
I'm my decision. That is me. It's getting past me.
Yeah. Wow, that was pretty dope. I tell
Yeah.
you, like all the conversations that me and Shar have, they be like this. They be deep and dope, and it
Yeah.
inspires something else. Like we always have a new project. We be like, okay, we got to do that. But yeah, when you working and you doing everything else, you got to have that time. And I always be like, I look, did you go to bed? Did you rest? Like, who
Yes.
cares that we missed the meeting? Who cares that we
Yeah.
at this point? Because every day we're trying to get to that next level or get to, where we want to be,
Yes.
so we can't beat ourselves up.
Thank
Like,
you.
and we talk about the real things like, hey, sometimes you good, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you might be
That's
stressed. Hey, you
that's
might have money situations happening. Like
hey.
everybody has been through something, right? And so, man,
You
let me
are
see.
amazing. So, and also, I was able to push through some of those barriers because of you and your company and your mother. And you all just really holding me accountable. But when I did have to miss a meeting or when I did have to change a deadline or work on something different, you all held me accountable, but with love, not with judgment, not with the shaking your finger, just really in love, and then from that, we readjusted and you checked on me, my well-being. How are you doing? Let's go ahead
Right.
and redo the timeline. Let's figure it out. And not only that, so my website through you is beautiful. You help with marketing, you do everything. So for those of you that are listening, if you have a baby in your belly and you're waiting, and you're like, is this a sign? Do I need to write? Yes, you need to write. And this is your publisher right here. She Publishing LLC. That is who she is. She lives it. She breathes it. Her mother is so wonderful and sweet, and her entire family. Her children are authors. It's amazing. And so they just really surround you with that love. And we're really missing that key human piece as it relates to customer service and such things. You can't get good customer service, unfortunately, these days, because we have a shortage of workers everywhere. So everybody's drained and
Right.
tired and pulled in a million ways. But your company offers so much. And I just have to put you all on a pedestal. We locked in for life.
Hey, look, you know
Locked.
that. You know that. Me, you, Pamela, all of
Yeah,
us. Look,
we are locked.
I just wanted to share what Whitley Brooks had to say about you. This woman is a gem. She simply makes the hard things look easy. She's beautiful inside and
Oh,
out. She's an awesome mentor. And if you ever get the chance to be in her presence, you will gain something wonderful. I
gosh,
truly believe that.
you're
Okay.
so beautiful. Thank you. So
Um,
make me clap.
and Sandra, she said, she's witnessed you with writing, and she said, believe me, it's crazy how you did it.
Thank you. I love y'all.
Look,
Y'all so sweet to
but she
me.
also said, y'all got me wanting to write.
Sandra already knows she got a book in her. I'm not messing around with her. She knows she gonna come on. She gonna come on around to the home team. You'll be hearing from her. She has a lot to say. She's a beautiful soul. And Whitley, you too. Thank you so much for those beautiful words. You as well. And when I tell you Whitley is a hooper baby girl, Whitley
Really?
was at a basketball game this week. So I went to this. This is gonna be a real quick sidebar. I went to a basketball game this week, put on by Jeremiah Frazier. It was amazing. It was for a charity, and I want us to link up with them too. We're gonna do some business with them. We'll talk about that. But
Okay.
The charity event was for people who have lost their parents. Right? Come on, Whitley. Come on around. Come on, you with us, boo. Let's do it.
Okay. Come on.
So it was comics versus promoters on a basketball game, comedians like Chicago comedians and Chicago promoters. When I tell you this event was hands down one of the most fun events I've gone to in a long time. I'm talking hands down hilarious, good energy, the comedians, the promoters, it was great. And Whitley was on the promoter side. Her and I did an all-star weekend. We promoted it before COVID. So we've been on the promoter side as well. And so she played on the promoter side. When I tell you, Whitley was MVP. Swish, swish, swish. She hands down, it was amazing. She did such a good job. So I just had a
Wow.
dope weekend. Yeah, that was one of the events. Like I said, I want to link up with them. So it was great. So Whitley, Tampa,
That sound like a dynamic fundraising event.
it
That
was it was dynamic, and I definitely when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, She Publishing, we got to get involved. We got to get involved and surround them and really support them next time around, so we can definitely link with them because
oh yeah.
it was great. Like the experience was great, but more people should know and should support that effort.
Yeah.
And it was great. But Willie did a great job. And it was just all around fun. So everybody, November 18th, November 19th. Can we put that good flyer up again?
Yeah, but I got this last question for you.
Oh, I have another question.
So the person, now look, I gotta just tell you something. So did I ever show you this lipstick right here?
No, but I like it and I want it.
Look at that. Now this is look, let me tell you how cool this is, okay? Because somebody getting this tonight.
I can't get it.
The person who pops up with the question, look, this ain't supposed to be a gift for you now, Shar.
All right. Okay.
Real. No,
that's a pretty fella.
Now look, but it might not be this color though. But look, let me tell you how cool this is.
Let me see.
Boom.
Stop.
It's lip gloss. Look, it's a lipstick.
No.
Yes.
It's a lipstick lip gloss.
It's a lipstick, but you put it on the application piece. It's like a lip gloss, but it's lipstick.
That is cute. So you pull it out like boom. You think I'm about to put on and then you grace the lips.
Exactly.
I like it.
Okay. So this is what the person is gonna get now.
They're going to win that?
Yeah, they're gonna win this. Now,
I love it.
If it's a man who pops up on the screen with the question, he can get his girl. Okay. But if it's a woman,
he knows some women.
If it's a woman, it's about to go down. So the question is, what does your writing say to Shartia's 16-year-old self?
How did I know this was going to be my captain that got this question? Love, my number one, my captain, my ace. What's good, boo? I knew it was going to be you winning some makeup. I knew it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that is a wonderful question.
Okay.
And surprisingly, that is a very significant age to me. So my writing says to my 16-year-old self, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. I know it's tough. I know sometimes you feel alone. I know you sometimes don't even love yourself. But what I've learned is that the prayers of my grandmother got me through more than I can ever imagine. And probably my father's mother as well, because she passed away early on. And so I'm just grateful for the prayers and the sacrifices of those that came before me, because I know for a fact they had to say prayers for me to carry me through, because I struggled as a young girl. As you know, I grew up in Palatine, in a predominantly Caucasian city. So my dark skin was not what I liked. I was always the tallest in my class, oftentimes the only Black, and most times the thickest one, right? Big bone, all that. And it wasn't popular then. Like, it wasn't, what was cute. It was, skinny, light-skinned girls, long hair. And so I felt very insignificant. And I just kind of drowned myself in my books and in my after-school activities as much as possible, because I was always smart, thank goodness. But I was very unsure. I was unsure of myself. I was unsure of who I was. I did a lot of people pleasing. I did a lot of really what I call the Frankenstein effect. And that's when I put on other people's body parts to just kind of fit in. But then when I try to walk, I'm falling apart and I'm imbalanced, because it's not really who I am. So I would tell my 16-year-old self that it's going to be okay. you're going to begin to love yourself, and you're going to have people around you that love you. And you have to really believe in those people that believe in you now, because my mom was telling me good things, I just wasn't really believing it. And I would tell myself to keep going, to be strong, and that I was doing a good job, because I didn't feel like I was doing a good job. I felt alone a lot of times. I felt very lost, and I'm just grateful. And so that's what I would tell myself, like, baby girl, it's going to be all right. I know it feels like it's not going to be okay, but it will be. Your mother loves you. Your father loves you. They do, but what I've learned as an adult is that we do our best as parents. And oftentimes we still don't feel like we're doing everything that we could. I love you too, Ship. And we go through heartaches and heartbreak as parents. And, sometimes we're just searching for love and searching for self as an adult. And then we do the best that we can with our children. And so I just learned that, both my parents were just doing the very best with what they were experiencing. It wasn't, the slight I felt wasn't because it was intentional. It simply was, they were doing the best, and that's their best. And that wasn't for me to judge at that time, but I didn't understand. And so, I've called both my parents and said, hey, I love y'all. I understand that parenting is not easy, especially if you're, really, really trying to do it right. And sometimes you just don't have the answers, and you feel lost. And that's why I actually wrote prayers for your child from head to toe, because I had a master's in early childhood and panicked whenever anything happened with Bam. Whenever, like, oh my God, he's turning red, because he's lighter complected after his dad. And so I'm like, he's not breathing. What's going on? I was panicking for everything. So that's what I would tell myself. I hope I answered your question. I tend to talk in circles as a speaker and an author. We kind of do that sometimes, but I would tell myself that it's going to be okay, that everything you've gone through, you will be okay. You will forgive again. You will love. You will find love. And yeah. And love is who you are. And I think because I thought that I felt loveless when I was younger, and I wasn't truly lovable because I had a really bad attitude, because I was angry, when I was younger. I think that that's why I exude love now so much, is because to me, love is the only thing that can combat hate. It's a superpower. And so that's why, I feel like a superhero, because I love love. I'll never give up on love. People are like, well, you've been divorced, you want to get married again? Absolutely. I'm not giving up on love. It wasn't love's fault. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Whitley. I love y'all. Thank y'all who's still on here on this live, even though I needed y'all to be on the other side. That's okay. Grandma, I love you. Mommy, I love you. I see you. I love y'all. Hey, Ish, what's up, bestie? What's up, Liv? Bolo, I see you. I see a lot of my friends. Look at my coworker. I only let us select if you follow me, okay? It's like one or two of them. Y'all already know that. I can't hear you, boo.
Unmute, please.
There we go.
Yeah, right. So Whitley said, we love the woman you have become and still becoming. You are blessing when you write and speak. I'm telling y'all, let me tell you. Okay. And look at you now, so fine that you gonna stop people in mid-bite on that chicken bone. Child.
Sandra, I love you. You're so funny.
I love it. I love it.
Each of you for coming on and spending your evening with me. I appreciate that. You could be anywhere and you're here. So I thank you so much.
Right. So look, I want to thank you for popping on here, because you could be. Let me see. What did Lucretia say? Yeah. No to the co-workers.
Okay. My boo know who she is over there on my live. She know I don't play games.
Well, yeah, so like, thank you for coming on the S.H.E Network.
Yes.
The name is going to be changing soon. I got some stuff to share with you for real.
I'm excited.
But look, you can check out Shartia. Where can they get your books from? Where can they connect with you? And then we'll let them know about the conference, and then we'll be done.
Cool. Instagram is Shartia Love Jones _ Miss Divine MISS, because Shartia Divine was my original name. I'm in the process of rebranding, but I'm combining them, so it's cool. Facebook, Shartia Jones, SHARTIA Jones. And as far as my site and where you can get my books, I'm gonna let you tell them that. Miss S.H.E Publishing, where can they get my books at, honey?
Oh my gosh. Look, they can get your books from, they can get your books from just about anywhere. The ones that are out right now.
Yes.
Like Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, obviously the S.H.E Pub Network, where they can actually go to your website and then they can purchase your book. So they would go to www.shepublishingllc.com. You can find Shartia's name, and then you can go to her website, check it out. Yeah, check out all the projects, all the different things that she's doing, all the celebrities that she's met, and all that other good stuff.
And we got to add Omarion and Karen Parsons.
I do. I got to add those pictures to the website.
Ooh, and I almost forgot. I have one with Drew Sidora too. I got to send you.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Hi, cousin. Hi, Liz.
So Shartia, again, she's the MC for our second annual 2022 S.H.E Conference and Networking Convention. You can get tickets from the website. November 18th is the Black Tie Masquerade. Again, she's hosting that. And then the second day, she's doing a class, y'all. So the second day is free for all. I gotta let y'all know. So all y'all can be at the second day for free. You get to see her. You get to get some other educational sessions. We got writing classes. We got ghostwriters there. Like any information that you want, if you're thinking of writing a book, definitely come to that second day. Register for that second day because it's free. The first day is a dinner, all that other good stuff. But yeah. All right. Yeah.
I love y'all too.
Yeah. So we go leave now. So thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Wait, so I'm going to be leaving, so I will be able to watch Pam on go to the, like everybody else is going to the other thing, right? Okay, got it. What's up, Pam? Yep. I'm about to watch you, Pam. Sister Arthur.
Now, Pam was supposed to be on this one. Somehow she got locked out. Her and Stacie was supposed to be on here. So that's why you basically, took the whole show.
That's
okay. We're not going longer than an hour. But it's all good, y'all. We will see them. We will check them out next time.
I love you. And when I get this video, I can repost it too, right?
Yes, you can. Yes.
I love y'all. Thank you so much. I hope I didn't leave anyone out. Someone said they knew me at 16 and grateful. Oh, thank you. I love each and every one of y'all that's on here. I don't want to be rude. What's up, Mr. Parks? Nikki, I love y'all. That's so sweet. I love you, Shanika.
Love you too.
Give mama.